Hi, I'm Roy Furr with Breakthrough Marketing Secrets, and for today's Video Friday issue of Breakthrough Marketing Secrets, I want to talk to you about a super simple content marketing strategy. This is a strategy for coming up with content that is effective at actually speaking to your core target audience. And it's also a strategy that's effective at getting people to find you if they're typing in relevant search engine terms. Now, I learned this a while back. I don't even remember the guy's name, but he ran a pool company, like a home pool company. And once he implemented this strategy, he went from being just yet another pool installer in his city to being the biggest by far, growing many times over, and really becoming the dominant player in the pool installation space in his city. And it really came down to this one strategy because it allowed them to dominate their industry on the internet in their locality while the internet was really coming of age and becoming a big thing. And it's just as relevant today because it is based on very foundational principles and strategies of effective marketing and how buyers make decisions. So what's the strategy? It is basically answer your customers' questions. And so you have, if you're in business at all, you have questions coming in from your customers, you have questions coming in from your prospects, you have questions coming in from the marketplace, and you even probably have a few questions that you answer all the time, even if they aren't necessarily brought up. And when those questions are asked, what you need to do is you need to answer them in writing and post that on your website as like a blog post. So the subject line is some variation of the question, and the body of the blog post is the answer to that question. And so if I'm looking for, okay, how, what size pool should I get for my house? Or what kind of privacy fence do I need around my pool at home? Or, what's the proper, what do I need to know about pool maintenance? Or whatever, and I am the pool company that does the installations. Well, I can answer those questions in blog posts and tie it to my local city because my company is based there. Now, it doesn't necessarily you don't necessarily have to be running a local business for this to be relevant. You can be running any kind of business for this to be relevant. It's just that the more that your website establishes you within some kind of niche, whether that's geographic, whether that's market, whether that's whatever, if your potential customers are searching for these terms, Google and other search engines will do the math and say, okay, this is a relevant website around this topic or in this geographic area or in this niche. And they have an answer to this question. So because this person is expressing interest from within this niche and asking this question, I'm going to show them this website. Now, this is really, really simple as a traffic strategy, but it also speaks to what is the most effective long-term strategy for search engine optimization, which is not optimizing to please a series of technical requirements for the search engine, because the search engines have proven over and over and over again that if all you're doing is pleasing the search engine, you're going to get punished for that. And that's when you hear about Google slap and that sort of thing. However, if you are doing this in a way where you are pleasing humans, you make it more attractive to the search engines, you make it more attractive to be shared on social media, you make it more attractive to actually share with your customers and prospects, and you can use this content over and over again. You can even provide this content as a resource for your sales team, for your marketing team to be able to pull from as they are having conversations with customers. And so this is it's very simple. It's simple in principle and it's simple in execution. The whole challenge is just doing it consistently over and over and over again. And so you need to make it a habit, and you need to make it a process that your team goes through whenever you are creating this kind of content where you're answering customers' questions, whether it's via email, whether it's via phone, whether it's, wherever it is, you need to make it a process where you have a central repository where those things are placed and then can be pulled from to put content onto your website and into your other communication materials. So with that, again, one more thing. Just having the right content is not, it's a good start. And I have criticized content marketing in the past because if you just put out this kind of stuff, yes, it does draw people into you who are good potential prospects for your business. However, they could also just as easily go off to a competitor after getting their question answered on your website. So it is also critically important that you think, once you put this out there, what is the next action step that I want the person who is a relevant prospect for my product or service to take after they land on this page? And so at the bottom of these posts, you're going to want something that is like an offer that is getting them to raise their hand and express interest in what it is that you do. So this could be, it could be a downloadable report, a buyer's guide. It could be all sorts of things depending on what's relevant for you and your business. But you have to think about the next action step that somebody's going to take, because the content alone is not enough to drive a person to make a purchase. And so you have to think, okay, once I have captured their attention and provided some value with this relevant content, how can I get them to take the next step? How can I get them to raise their hand and express interest? How can I get them to add themselves to our prospect list? How can I get them to reach out and schedule some sort of consultation or appointment if that's relevant to my business? And so when you think about those two things and how to make them work together, you will find that your content marketing does a very good job of bringing people in and converting them into prospects and customers for your business, so you get more sales and more profits. So again, with that, my name is Roy Furr. This is Breakthrough Marketing Secrets, your Video Friday issue. And if you're not yet signed up for Breakthrough Marketing Secrets, make sure that you go to breakthroughmarketingsecrets.com, fill out your email address there, and you'll get my Monday through Thursday essays as well as these Video Friday issues. And I look forward to seeing you again in your next Video Friday. Thank you.